All right, we're back. We're live again on the Pokemon Card channel. How's it going, everyone? Whew. So earlier today, I actually opened some cards on TikTok, and I want to show you my pulls. Look at that. I got some really good pulls, actually. Shiny Eevee, which I'd never pulled before. And then Tapu Bulu, and I looked this guy up. He's actually like 20 bucks. What? Yeah, I pulled a decent card here. I'll probably have him graded. Same with the Eevee, actually. Eevee's such a collectible card. I'll probably have this Eevee graded. Take a look at how nice that card is. Ridiculous. So yeah, Eevee and Tapu Bulu. Definitely. Fresh card, pack fresh cards. That's what I'm trying to say. I think just one more that's heavy weighted. Right, we're going to have one more pack opened. All right, we'll grab this. So, before we begin, I guess I should mention, we do still have these packs over here for sale. I've been thinking a lot about adding Unified Minds to the mix, so just wanted to mention that. As usual, it comes with 4 booster packs. If you're interested in having me open these live for you and shipping them over to your home, you would use the Streamlabs link to make the payment, and then on Discord, you would send me an address to make the shipment to. How's it going, Catherine? Let's go ahead and make sure my laptop's correct. Yes, the laptop's good to go. Somebody donated a bunch of $2 donations to me on my other live stream on my main channel. Let's open the first tin, the Pikachu tin. I'm excited. I love opening these tins. Did you know I actually don't have a lot of these left? That's how many we've opened. We do these streams every night, and I'll open 2, maybe 3 of these, and I sold some of them to you guys as well. I sold, I had a huge pile of them, but I actually sold a decent number of these tins, and I am already low on them. It's unbelievable. All right, grab this Raichu. Got a ton of these Raichus. Ask me how many of these Raichus I have. A lot, that's how many. You get a Raichu, and you get a Raichu. With that Wigglytuff over there. Okay. Crack this open. We got 4 packs of Hidden Fates, and we're going to dive right into it. Might be a shorter stream tonight, just depends on, if you guys want to open any cards. If not, I might end it a little bit earlier than usual. I don't have any mail to show off. It was a Saturday, we didn't get any mail on Saturday, and today is Sunday, we didn't get any mail on Sunday, of course. And yeah, so it might be kind of a slower day. And by slower, I mean shorter. How's it going, Smoky Bullet? Welcome back to the live stream. All right, we got 4 packs. Sweet. Is this it? This is when I pull Shiny Charizard, right? Do you have enough Raichus to make pants from those cards? Probably. Pants for a gerbil, maybe. Pants for a toddler. How about that? Not for a full-grown man. Someday, maybe. If we open enough of these. We got Jinx. Now, see, I never get my camera just right. I want the camera to see the card properly. There we go. It's not tilting the way I wanted to tilt. Who cares? We have Graveler. We have Farfetch'd. Jigglypuff. Ekans. How many of these cards are you used to seeing? I've seen these cards so many times. Reverse Holo Pikachu and Holographic Jesse and James. Not what I was hoping for, but that's okay. Hey, TheCardconomist, a PSA 10 Shining Steelix I seen on an online auction site sold for $444. Yep, that sounds about right. He's probably the most valuable Steelix you could purchase. He's a very expensive card. I would only buy him if you're ready to sell your soul for Pokemon cards, but more importantly, I would only sell it if you feel like you could resell it. Okay, so if you feel like if you needed the money back, you could sell it quickly for most of your money back. That's the only reason I would buy it. And just remember, if you do buy it, that's going to wrap up 444 of your dollars. So alternatively to buying that Shiny Steelix, you could buy $444 of, let's say, Hidden Fates packs, and then your chances of pulling something like the Shiny Charizard would be there, right? So you have to think about the opportunity cost of buying the Shiny Steelix versus buying $444 of Hidden Fates booster packs. And if it turns out you did pull a Shining Charizard, then you might end up making more money with Hidden Fates than you would buying Shining Steelix. See? So it's a complex equation. It's not as simple as it would look at first. Next pack. Here we go. Is that a reverse hollow Brock's training? It appears that it was. Yes, it was. Here we are. We got Fighter Energy, Misty, Cerulean City Gem, Brock's Pewter City Gem, Metapod, Slowpoke, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Caterpie, Eevee. Dude, nice. This is always a good pull. This Charmander, this is always a good pull. The reason why is because when he comes back graded and he gets a good, when he gets a good grading, or if, he's actually quite valuable. People love this card. And behind him, Blaine's Last Stand. Get out of here, Blaine. So I'm going to chalk that down as a win. Got Shiny Charmander. And last pack. One, two, three, four. Scyther, Metapod, Magmar, Slowpoke, Pikachu, Charmander, Voltorb, Coughing, Staryu, and Gyarados GX. Blech. So not the best 10, honestly. It's not the worst either, but that's mostly because we managed to get a Charmander versus any other Shining Pokemon. Because not all of the Shining Pokemon are equally valuable. They're not all as high of a demand. But two of the highest demand Shiny Pokemon, Eevee, or Charmander would be one, and the Eevee would be the other one. Eevee, Wooper's pretty popular. Yeah, these two cards are very valuable, Eevee and Charmander. Are these CC cards? Are you guys cards? What? Okay. Oh, you know what? Symph, after talking to him offline, he told me he really wanted me to have the Plumeria card. And I told him, you know, if he really wanted to give it to me, that I should at least open up another pack for him. He offered to do that yesterday. I told him that he should probably ask for 4 packs, but I mean, he talked to me privately. So let's open up. I'm grabbing an Unbroken Bonds for him. Is that the one? Yeah, Unbroken Bond. Okay, so each of the booster boxes have had one additional pack pulled from them, so they should all be equal again now. Let's see what you grab, Symph. Here we go. Maybe he will grab something nice out of here. We have Welder, Haunter, Krokorok, Cottonee, Venonat, Meowth, Geodude, Porygon, Tentacruel, and Volcanion. All right, no full art GX card to replace it. You know, I kind of figured that's what would happen. That's why I was telling him he should probably hold on to the card, but he insisted. He insisted. I'll toss this in here. Let me see. Have I given him one of those Darkrai's, by the way? I don't know if I've given him a Darkrai yet. Oh, yeah, he's got a Darkrai. Maybe I can give him something else. Volcanion is really playable. Yes, the Volcanion is used in a lot of the decks. I don't know if he's still selling for quite as much as he used to sell for, but he probably is still selling for something. Tell you what, I'm going to give you this Mewtwo from Hidden Fates as well, okay, Symph? All right, so you do get a GX card. How about that? I don't think you have that Mewtwo yet. And as for Plumeria, we'll hold on to her for a while the council decides her fate. Here's Plumeria. This is from Burning Shadows, and the back of the card's not in the best condition, so we could grind her up if we wanted to. You can see the back of the card. When you get closer to you can see it has a lip. You can see that there's all kinds of white chipping caused by this lip. So the card's really, it's not gradable anyways, but we might hold on to her because she's such a funny figure. She's I call her the liberal arts student because she looks like that. She's got the dyed hair and everything. See you later, Bait Master. Who will sacrifice a GX for the face reveal, says Fayed. Well, why don't you, Fayed? All right, let's see. I tell you what, I've opened up one tin. Why don't we move on to opening Sora's Fossil Booster Pack? Here we go. This will be the last pack we open for Sora. The rest of them we're going to ship home to him to do with what he pleases. Let's see what he pulls. Here comes the magic. That's right. Let's see what he pulls. Get excited, everyone. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. This is his rare card. I'm going to put it directly into a sleeve. Okay, we'll put it over here so you don't know what it is. And we'll take a look at the cards he did pull. He got Slowbro, got Golem, nice, Seadra, Grimer, Shelder, Tentacool, Slowpoke, Zubat, Recycle, Mysterious Fossil, and that was it. I felt like there was another card behind the Mysterious Fossil. Now, so those were the commons and the uncommons. Let's see what he got for the rare card. You ready? Nice. Oh, well, this is a unholographic Haunter, actually. Really interesting. So, the stream quality is good, says Ivan. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. So, that was the last pack we're going to be opening up for Sora. And he got a non-holo Haunter on the last pull. Man, look at that. It's a rare card. I'm so happy because I'm buying a lot more first editions after Christmas, says King Ganondorf. What? All right, so that was his pull. Let's, I kind of want to leave it out of the bag. I wonder, can we put it here? Oh, I know what we'll do. We'll put it in a top loader for him. He does look spoopy. When I was younger, I used Haunter all the time in my decks. This Fossil Haunter, I used him all the time in my decks against my brothers. He was a card I actually used a lot. No problem, Sora. I got another 10, and then, I don't know, I guess we wrap up at that point. Maybe we can look at some of the cards we pulled and admire them. I need to be studying German right now for the exam. You're learning German. What? Second 10, this is 10 number 2 for the night. Let's look at Wick. Oh, you guys can't see Wick? Wick hasn't been shipped yet, of course, because Sunday you can't ship cards. We'll get Wick out on Monday. So enjoy your last night with Wick. And Wick's a free woman. Has the mailman got your packages yet? Nope, he skipped them for an entire week last week. I filed like 3 complaints, and I'll probably contact his manager about it. And I'm going to be driving the packages to the mailbox or to the post office. That's all I can do, honestly. 205 says, no, don't take her away. Last night we have the Wick. Wow, it's kind of crazy to see how few tins that we actually have left here to pull. We've really moved through them. I'm so surprised. Ivan says, did you see my comment? I may not have seen your comment because what happens is YouTube, the way it works when you stream on an iPhone, they show you a comment for like 3 seconds and then they make it disappear from your screen. So if I have not seen your comment, it's because it does not stay on the screen. I could push a button to make them pop back up, but he said the stream looks good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Actually, my new server and new router arrived today, so I need to go install those soon. Here we go. Hidden Fates, pack number 1. Technically pack number 5 tonight, and overall pack number 9 today, because I opened a 10 earlier, remember? So we have Misty's Gem, Charmeleon, Brock's Grit, Ekans, Charmander, Psyduck, Magikarp, Staryu, Reverse Holo Mr. Mime, and Holographic Zapdos. Damn it. Mr. Mime trolling on me. My comment was about when you sharpen your weapon, did you know it counts as a crouch, so it cures bleeding as well? Does it really? Oh man, that's so funny. I should add that to the top 10 things you didn't know. We have Sabrina's Suggestion, Scyther, Charmeleon, Coughing, Staryu, Ekans, Caterpie, Paris. Nice! We got a card I've never pulled before. Shiny Greninja. Woo! Awesome pull. What do you do with the energy cards? I throw them away. Hey, TheCardconomist, would you be willing to show Hollow Brock's training? Sure. Behind it, we had a regular electrode. We'll just place them over here. Take a look at that card. Beautiful. Great pulls. Jesus. You going to get it graded? Oh, they're all going to get graded. They're all getting graded. Two, three, four. Flip it around. Let's see what we get next. Brock's Crit, Koga's Trap. When will you be able to talk to me again about the PSA? I'm sorry. I don't know what our conversation was. You can contact me on Discord to remind me of our conversation. You have to understand I talk to probably like 30 different people in my messages a day, so I don't remember what we were talking about. And that will probably only get worse over time. I'll probably get so many messages a day that I'll lose my mind. I'll need to hire an assistant. Somebody just pretty enough to make my wife nervous. Psyduck, Pikachu, Magikarp, Coughing, Clefairy. Nice. We got 2 shinies in 110. What? And we got Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. You need a real life Wix assistant. I know, right? What company do you use to grade them? Currently, I'm using PSA. That's the company everyone, all the major, I guess, YouTubers use. But I'm strongly considering learning how to do the other one, Beckett. So I'm really thinking about learning how to do Beckett. Damn, 2 shiny full arts in 110 is a win to me. Tonight we got Greninja and Glaceon. Wow, 2 cards I'd never pulled either. They look terrific. You're most likely to get killed by a cow. You're more likely to get killed by a cow than you would with the shark. What are you talking about? What a weird comment. Great pulls, man. Well, that is the end of the 10s I was going to pull. If no one's going to make a purchase of the Sun and Moon packs, we might go ahead and wrap things up a little early tonight. You know, short 17-minute stream. The only other thing I can think to do is kind of show you some of the cards we've already pulled for fun, kind of show off the collection. But I can only stretch a stream so far without opening up hundreds of dollars of cards, and you know, I can't be doing that every night, unfortunately. Let's move these out of the way. I got all these commons and uncommons. Currently saving money for more vintage packs. Nice, man. Put that to the side. What are your thoughts on Fusion Energy? We should have it. Let's see your collection. Okay. Didn't someone want to see the Brock card? Yes. Let's take a look at the Brock card. Let's see. Where did he go? Here it is. Brock's Training is a rare card, and so it's rare, and you can pull it as reverse holo. Here it is. I think I ground one of these up for Dark Lord Pongo, didn't I? Didn't someone send you money for a pack in your mainstream? Oh, actually, he said he was going to, but he didn't use Streamlabs. Give me a moment. Let me check PayPal. I didn't even think about it. Maybe he sent it to me directly through PayPal. I would just check real fast. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I just was anticipating it to show up through Streamlabs, and it never did, so I assumed he never paid. Thank you for reminding me. Let's jump over there. Received December 22nd. I don't think I did. I don't think we received anything. No, he hasn't purchased a pack. So no, the answer to that is no. Let's move this over here. Let's move source card up here. All right. So first of all, thank you to Symph for the generous donation of the Plumeria, and let's talk about some of the cards I pulled. Let's take a look at them, and then do a face reveal. Maybe I should put them into 2 piles. So we have Plumeria, so full art. We have Eevee. They're not full arts, but they're textured cards, and I really appreciate that. So we got GX cards. I saw the Wick card I'm calling. How much for that Brock's training? If you would be like $1. Oh, I didn't even think about it. It's got an Onyx in it. Yeah, it'd be like $1 for that card. There's a Glaceon. There's a Greninja. Yeah, if you'd like it, let me know. I can just give it to you for free if you want, Wes Kiba. Don't even worry about it. If you want that, I'm giving it to you. Yeah, you're getting the card for free, Wes. Yeah, I'm gonna make you pay $1 for a card. It's just one card, so you can have it for free, man. So this is now Wes Kiba's Brock's training because he likes Onyx. So we have Kartana, Celesteela, Raichu GX. Brock's training is so rare. Well, you know, it is not super easy to pull as a reverse holo necessarily. How much do you think that Plumeria would run if you sold it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So here we go. We got Lycanroc. It's Gyarados GX. This is not the promo Gyarados. I know absolutely nothing about Pokemon, but I love the stream, so here I am. How's it going, Andre? Tapu Bulu. I pulled him today when I was making a TikTok video of me opening up a Pokemon card pack. You can get a closer look at him. I looked this card up. This is a $20 card. So he paid for the tin, and more so when I go to have him graded. So now we have all these Rayquazas. These are from the premium collection. I'm going to have them all graded. I think he's a terrific looking card. I think that a lot of people would be happy to own a Rayquaza.
He'll buy a case for the card as well. Thank you.
I'll buy a case for the card as well. Ooh, well, if I end up sending you a case, though, that's going to change the shipping. So, Wellix Kiba, here's the problem. So if you want just the Brock's training, I can ship him for 50 cents. And so I'm not just giving you the card for free, I'm giving you free shipping. But if you want a case, I can no longer ship it for 50 cents, and now I have to ship it for $3. So if I were you, what I would do is hold off on that case till next time you buy like maybe a booster pack from me, and just be like, hey, throw in a case with my cards. I can throw the case in without changing the shipping too much in that point. But for shipping this card by himself, adding the case, it would change everything. It would change the whole equation for me because the shipping would be $3 at that point. It's because the cases are so heavy. So let me. You've seen this before already. When it comes to shipping cards in the cheapest manner, we like to use these. We like to use these letters, and this Brock's training will go right in the letter, but the magnetic case will not. The magnetic case is too thick, and it is far too heavy. There's a limit of like, I think it's a ½ ounce or an ounce for shipping with the letters. So I'll work with you on that. If you'll remind me, maybe the next time you buy something that needs to be shipped with the normal shipping, like maybe like a $23 pack or whatever, next time you do that, just remind me that you want an extra magnetic case. Would that work? Yeah, just remind me and I'll add it to the shipment then. So there's Lunala, Solgaleo, and Rayquaza looking beautiful as heck. Gonna get all those graded. Aether Paradise Conservation Area. Do you put cardboard in with the letters so the cards don't bend? No, I put them in what's called a top loader, and the top loaders are hard plastic. I'll show you right now. So this is a top loader. They can still be bent, but they don't bend quite as easily, and they provide more protection to the card. And the card, when it's being shipped in a letter, really is just being shipped alongside other letters, so the chances of it taking damage are much lower. Much, much lower, because they're not being shipped amongst other boxes, just other letters. Darkrai. Whoa! All right, we're opening up a pack for Wes Kiba. We will continue this in a minute, going through my collection of the cards that I've already pulled. Let's open up a pack for Wes Kiba, and we'll throw in the Brock's training, and we'll throw in the magnetic holder as well. You ready? Wish him luck, everyone. Here goes. He gets 4 packs: Hidden Fates, Unbroken Bonds, Cosmic Eclipse, and Burning Shadows. Anything could happen. Best of luck. They're wishing you luck. Who needs the luck? And the last pack. Here comes 7 full arts. It could happen. It could technically happen. You could pull one of these $23 packs and get more than one full art because of the manner that they're assembled, right? So it's yeah, and it could also be the case that you don't pull any full art. So it's a it's one of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pack number 1. It's going to be Burning Shadows. We have Escape Rope, Gloom, Acerola, Stuffle, Pansage, Krogunk, Pikachu, Panpour, Reverse Hollow Curlia, and non-holographic Heracross. But hey, look at that booty, man. Have you even noticed that? There's some serious booty going on in this one. Damn. Some serious bootage. Next pack. This is going to be Unbroken. Oh, I'm sorry. This is going to be Cosmic Eclipse. Hidden Booty. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Booty. We have Dragonium Z. Araquanid. Draw Energy. Pawnyard. Togedemaru. Trapinch. Flabebe. Tangela. Reverse Cottony. And non-hollow Mimikyu. Damn it! We got 2 packs left. Hidden Fates, Don't Let Us Down, Hidden Fates, and Unbroken Bonds. So the Unbroken Bonds gives you a chance for that Reshiram Charizard. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Energy Spinner, Charjabug, Chip Chip Bisax, Krabby, Patty, Tangela, Oddish, Wooper. Look at that face on the Wooper. Cottony, Reverse Hollow Crabrawler, Reverse Hollow Crabrawler. I can't talk. And non-hollow Zerora. Oh, it's all riding on the Hidden Fates pack. Come on, Hidden Fates. Don't do me dirty. Don't do me like that. It's all riding on the Hidden Fates. Yeah, we're getting ice cold packs. I agree. Charmeleon, Jinx, Graveler, Slowpoke, Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Caterpie, Eevee, Reverse Hollow Misty, Cerulean City Gem, and Pills Analysis. It was the worst pack you could have possibly opened. Oh no. What happens when you don't pull any full arts or GXs? You get a Darkrai. Do you already have a Darkrai? I could give you a different, maybe I can give you a different card. Oh man, you got the coldest packs in the world, man. What the hell was that? Sorry, Wes Kiba. You should shred, Bill. Okay, but you do get the Brock's training. That's nice, right? Do we have any other cards we can give him? I'm like looking for cards to give him because I'm sad for him. Maybe we can give you a. Do we have any fun vintage cards we can give him? I don't think I do, honestly. Look at this Golem. I need to sell that Golem. I'm not a fan of Darky. You can save him for someone who likes him. What if I gave you this Japanese holographic Steel Energy? You like Steel Energy. That's from Neo Genesis or something like that. How about that? And he said I can keep the Darkrai. I don't know if you've already gotten one, but that's fine. I'll give you this holographic Japanese. This is 20 years old too. This is actually a valuable card. Wait. Keeping the Brock's training. Here's the Darkrai. Place this over here. This is a vintage card, okay? We're giving you this vintage card. This was in my pile of cards to sell anyways. So because I don't necessarily collect the energy cards myself, but this is a very beautiful card. It's when was it printed? Does it say on the card? It doesn't say when it was printed, but this is one of those vintage cards from the Neo sets. So you know how you want Shining Steelix? This comes from the same era of Shining Steelix. It's the same set, okay? So Shining Steelix would use this metal energy card, and it's the holographic one, so it's really nice, okay? It's probably worth quite a... I don't know exactly how much it's worth. It is a beauty. I'm doing it for you, Eskiba, because I like you. King Ganondorf says, I texted you right now on Discord. All right, I will have to look that up. And of course, we still have this Steelix from before. We're going to pop that in as well. All right, so you're getting a sexy pack anyways. You got the Steel Energy from... You got Steel Energy from Neo Genesis, and you've got the Steelix, and you got the Brock's Grit. Let's go ahead and see what I got texted about. Somebody texted me. Let's see. One moment. Oh, right. We were having a talk about. Okay, I'll catch up with you on that. He wants to grade 2 shiny Charizards and a collection of other cards, and we were talking about the price on that. That's what was going on. If you ship those shiny Charizards, you better ship them freaking really good with maybe insurance and maybe having me sign as well. So just because you don't want to lose 2 shining Charizards in the shipping, that would be big sad. Having the reason that you have people sign the package, the reason you do that is because it's evidence that they've received it. And the reason you buy insurance is in case a package gets crushed or lost or maybe stolen. If that ever happens, then USPS is required to pay you back for that package. So it's just a thought. You could save money on shipping if you just ship it regardless of all that and just take a big risk. But so yeah, when we talk about it, one thing you'll consider is definitely the insurance and the signing. You don't have to do signing with me. Well, Kiva says, you had me in the first half and then you had my attention all the way in the second. Great content. Been enjoying the last couple of weeks. Going to subscribe. Where are you from in the world? I'm from the exciting state of Missouri, America. So Missouri, USA, the most exciting state where we do lots of nothing. You know, our lives in Missouri are so exciting that we collect cards because we're bored to death. What am I going to do? I'm going to like drive to the muddy river ocean and not go swimming in it because it's dangerous to go swimming in the river. Where I'm going to go to like the Arch. How many? I've already been in the Arch. Once you've been in the Arch in St. Louis, you're going to like eat at a restaurant or something and get shot? No, I'm exaggerating the crime, but no, the crime actually does exist, right? Zygarde, I feel like I would like to live by the ocean one day. That would be really nice. He says, no knowledge on Missouri. You don't need it because there's nothing to know. I'm from Canada. Nice. Oh, Canada. I was looking at Canada's GDP to debt ratio, and you guys are way better off than America. America has a crazy amount of debt for the amount of money we earn. It's like having a family member who can't control their spending, so they just go into horrendous amounts of credit card debt. Mount Coronet, beautiful card, really. That's what America is like. America is in crazy amounts of debt, and all we talk about is spending more money. Nobody talks about like actually slowing down on the spending. You know, I would like to vote for somebody who will make it part of our Constitution that our politicians are not allowed to endlessly borrow money. I would like, people talk about changing the Constitution all the time, right? 2/3 vote, get a change to an amendment. They should do an amendment that says you have to balance the budget. That should be the amendment, basically. And then the politicians can say, all right, well, it's not our fault. We can't spend money on you. The Constitution demands that we balance the budget. I would like that. Look at those Mewtwo's. Alolan Ninetales. Tapu Fini, one of the golden cards. Metagross, loved this card. I loved it quite a lot. Sure. I'm in Texas, where everyone owns a horse and a cowboy hat. Yeehaw! Texas. Texas, you guys don't pay income tax, right? I'm moving to Texas. Zora Rourke. My wife and I were talking about where to move, and I'm like, why don't we just move to the place where you pay the least taxes? And we were just kind of looking at each other like, oh yeah, maybe we should just do that. Shrine of Punishment, like, basically in my bedroom. Okay, and we got a bunch of shinies. All right. Oh. Wow, Pokemon's so progressive. They have sex dungeons. Come on, that's so cool. Pheromosa. I'm in Florida where you can wrestle an alligator. Muck and Lone Muck. Pheromosa. Mulane. See, these, I don't know if I'll have these graded, actually. I might attempt to sell these. I don't know. They're not part of the Hidden Fate set. People are crazy in Texas. Carry around guns. Crazy! Ralts, Lucario, Magnemite, Kartana, Dartrix, Malamar, Garchomp, Noibat, Alolan, Vulpix, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Frogadier, Seviper. Been thinking about sending it to GE to get it graded. You should. Shrine of Punishment is one of the more valuable cards in the set, I believe. I love the name of it, Shrine of Punishment. Like, where you going, babe? Oh, the Shrine of Punishment. You gonna join me? Really beautiful cards. I love this Inkay. I don't know why. The Inkay is so cool looking. It's like this little squid. It like makes me hungry. It's cute, but it makes me hungry at the same time. Like, oh yeah, we're having squid tonight. We're having some squid tonight. I be in Wisconsin where we eat the shredded cheese and roam the open roads. Country road. I'd like to move to Texas, but I can't be near Dallas where my brother's side thought lives. She's a thought. Plumeria is not going to be graded. Plumeria just has some bad stuff on the back of the card. Nothing can be done about it. So, all these cards ready to be graded. I might send them off. All these cards. We're not going to grade the Jesse and James. I mean, it's probably valuable to... Well, maybe we should grade one. Yeah, maybe we should grade one or two. Okay, we'll grade a Jesse and James, but that's it. Just like one. I don't want to grade a bunch of them. I'll grade it until I get a 10, and then I'll save it for me. It's funny because I actually like Rocket cards, but the Jesse and James card, it just doesn't really inspire that same feeling. Like, look at Jesse and James here. I like this one much better for some reason. I guess it's not too bad. Look at all these full arts. So this is like a pack. This is like a deck of full arts. Look at all these full arts. This is a lot of money in my hands, actually. What I'm holding here, how much money do you guys think this is? Some of these full arts are worth like 20 bucks. So let's say on average, they were worth, let's go with the conservative amount and say $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So about $40. Dude, $8 is too conservative. I'm bumping it up to 10. So this would be about $400 in my hand. I'm holding about $400. Crazy. And let's say a third of these return as 10s. That'll be interesting. Maybe more than a third. Who knows? Who knows how tough they are on grading? These are packed fresh. Every one of these. They're all packed fresh. Yeah, that's about... Yeah, Kiba says between 450 to 700. I agree. I think it's roughly in that area. Now, these cards are not worth quite as much. I think part of the reason why they're not worth as much is both because they're not a, like you said, like one college textbook. I know, it just shows you how ridiculously overpriced the textbooks are. The cost of one shiny Steelix. I know, right? My brother would rather be with her for Christmas than his 2-year-old girl that he's barely seen since entering basic. So, okay, it sounds like he had a relationship and he got a girl pregnant who maybe he was married to or something, and she had a baby, and now he's ran off with another girl. Dang, dude, that sucks. Take care of your baby. Take care. You ever watch like one of those trash TV like Maury? God, I love those. I love those shows. You ever say, "You are not the father," and then he starts dancing? Oh, it's amazing. That stuff's so addictive. It's bad for you. Right there he says, "Damn, Jerry. It's bad for you, but it's so delectably, it's a train wreck, right? It's so delectable." My brother actually is kind of similar, believe it or not. So my brother, when we were younger, my brother and I were very different, very, very different. And he was always chasing off after many different girls, and I was always kind of focused on a single girl who I thought of her as better than the other girls. So I think that my brother and I immediately just had very different ways of thinking. And he would like a girl for a week, he'd like the next girl for a week, and the next girl for maybe longer than a week, right? Like maybe a month. But I would kind of like critically judge the girls in my head beforehand, pick the best one, and I'd be like, that's the only one for me. So I was a little bit different than him. I was pickier, but I was also more committed to a single girl. Now we're older, and I'm married to one girl, and it's fine, and I don't see that changing ever. And my brother, he's had not had as good of a girlfriend run as I have. He had lots of STDs, got to catch them all. He had a lot of girlfriends that didn't last very long, and then he got married and had a kid right away. and divorced. So, and I don't know what he does now. If I knew him, and I think I do, but I don't talk to him ever. I haven't talked to him in years. But if I knew him, he's probably running around having sex with everyone. And my brother, so your brother's in the military or something. Well, my brother was in the Air Force. Well, it says at an old job, I was a supervisor, and I had employees who were paying child support to 15 different women, and this guy was maybe 28 at most. Yeah, yeah. Just put a rubber on it, man. Noibat would put a rubber on it. Just need to do a little bubble right here like he's talking, and it says, put a rubber on it. Easy. Easy, kids. Any kids watching this? This is not Pokemon cards for kids, by the way, just to declare that. So if your parents don't like you watching rated R stuff, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. It's not rated R, but this is more like for teenagers. If you're like 8 years old and easily offended, and you probably are if you're 8 years old, you probably shouldn't be watching this. Inkay. It's definitely not the same, man. With the it's not the same. It's not the same. Well, it's also not the same when you get a girl pregnant and then you're stuck paying for her baby the rest of your life, and you got to go explain that to your next girlfriend. Like, yeah, kind of already had a kid with somebody, so all those special first experiences you wanted to have with me, yeah, it's not happening. I did that with another girl. See, you kind of lowered yourself on the market. You kind of lowered yourself on the dating market when that happens. See the problem? So you better be hecka successful if you want to get a girl after that. Classy says, "Yup, Army, we're full Jerry Springer over here, but my niece is definitely his. She has his... Wait, does he not know if she's his? She has his blue-green eyes and the sweetest baby ever. So he doesn't know if it's his kid? DNA test, man. I would not take care of another man's baby. Frick that. I would want to be sure it's mine. If it was mine, then of course I would take care of it, but I'm not taking care of some other dudes. I was going to say something really mean and cruel, but I'm not going to. It's going to use some choice language, but I blocked myself there. Anyways, yeah, get it tested. Make sure it's his. And if it is, again, then of course you must take care of it. That's your baby. Take care of your baby. Jesus, Kiba, I don't even have like one kid, but 15, frick that. Yeah, you can have 15 kids probably. I had, because we were a large family when I was growing up, 11 children, because we were a large family, we knew families that had, like 15 kids actually. That was a real thing. The Mashmeyers, there was Mashmeyers and one other family had crazy numbers of kids like that. And I don't know about the lifestyle though, I really don't. Maybe 15 kids with 3 wives at the same time, but not with one. Your wife's just always pregnant. Or maybe if most of them were adopted too, that'd be the other thing. Although yeah, just if they were adopted. All right, so those are the polls that we've had. He does know it's his for sure, says Classy. Oh, well, there you go. Well, he needs to go take care of your baby. So this Plumeria, she is on death row. She has been sentenced to death for having too large of a forehead and a ridiculous hairline. And one day we're going to sacrifice her to the Poke Gods, but we have to really have a terrific way to sacrifice her, I think. Don't you guys think? It can't just be in the Shredder. The Shredder's too good for her. The Shredder's too easy, too fast. We need to have like something really serious. Check the price first. Yeah, that would be too easy. Wick, on the other hand, Wick's cool. We like Wick. Wick's chill, you know? Look at... Did Wick dye her hair? Wick didn't dye her hair. That's a serious forehead. Take another look at it. Look how bitter she is, too. She's so bitter. She's like, fuck you. She hates the patriarchy. She absolutely hates it. That hairline is shouting that she hates the patriarchy. Wick, on the other hand, she's just a sweet, loving girl who's just gotten a little older and gotten a little more comfortable with her sexual preferences. That's just how it is, right? What are those things on the side of her head where her hair is coming out of? Who knows? Let's dissolve it in Coke. Electric hairline. Well, what do you guys think? I can show you some more of the cards we pulled. Other than that, probably just start to wrap up. If we wrap up early, I'll probably go back to my main channel and get back to work. I got an editor who's like, hey, I need something to do. So I need to give him something to work on. He, in the past, he kind of communicated to me that he didn't want to work on really long videos. And so what I did was I got a second editor, and so this week I handed off a really long commentary to the other editor, and then my main editor's like, well, where's my work? I'm like, well, I was working on the video for the other guy. It's like, you didn't want the long ones. Yeah, it's a 37-minute long video I'll be having come out from the other editor. Palo Sand, Mew. There's quite a lot of cards in here. Do you like Sword and Shield? Oh, he says, did you like Sword and Shield? I've had time to process it and think about it, and I absolutely did not like Sword and Shield. I think that is a serious sign that Nintendo needs to turn the boat around and get it going in the right direction. No, I think that Sword and Shield is going to be remembered as a game where Nintendo did not impress its fans. You draw on the cards? No, that's the sleeve. Do you have any collection? Do you have a collection yourself? Any old products have you been going strong since 1999? What? Well, let me see. Like most collectors, I stopped collecting Pokemon cards at one point, and then I left home, and my parents took my cards and got rid of them, sadly. I didn't have a good relationship with my family, and so when I left, I'm sure they just sold it for a few bucks and pocketed the cash. And I'll never see them again, but that's okay. I purchased a fresh new collection, and that's okay. They sent them to the shredder. So reading your comment. Yeah, so these are my favorite cards so far, are these ones in this pile. So we got like the Dark Dragonite, and the Dark Charizard, and here's the base set Charizard. Yeah, I'm real happy with these. Blaine's Charizard, Shining Kabutops, Shining Tyranitar. I lose a full unlimited set myself similarly. Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, I think most people probably lost their sets. It would have been nice if they had kept them. So one of the reasons why I am so much into collecting is because when I was a kid, I was really into the collecting. I always did consider the cards really valuable. It's sad that they got rid of them. Have you done anything yet to celebrate 100,000K? No, I have not. Reaching 100,000K has been a celebration in its own right. I think that probably what I'll do is whenever I receive the silver plaque, and YouTube has not contacted me about that, so I don't really know. Maybe I need to contact them. But whenever I receive it, I'll do an unboxing of that, and I think you guys will enjoy that. This is my Team Rocket collection, by the way. It's incomplete. I haven't worked on it. I've been kind of slow on working on it. 2 Dark Hypnos, Dark Arbok, Dark Weezin. Here comes Team Rocket. Yep, really happy with these PSA cards. They make me very happy. That's why people collect the cards. I think collecting the cards for me is very similar to like collecting coins or collecting silver and gold. I see it primarily as an investment of something that I already enjoy, and it's something you can kind of become an expert in and kind of work on, like you can work on watching out for a card that's underpriced and trying to draw that card. Or you can work on doing maybe like a math calculation and deciding if maybe modern sealed product is a better investment than the older cards. So for example, we've been going through a lot of Hidden Fates, and I think that the Hidden Fates are going to end up turning a profit. Like Shining Charizard here, and Mewtwo and the Charmanders. When we send these in to be graded, I think that there's a lot of opportunity for these to have turned a lot of profit. And the vintage cards as well, they're really a special thing. I guess kind of the cards in the middle are the most screwed, because we were looking at like the XY, we were looking at the black and white. They seemed heavily overpriced. I think now was a really good time to get into Pokemon cards, because you had cards like this one, like this Mewtwo, this beautiful Mewtwo. They didn't have a lot of cards like this before Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon, for whatever reason, they just started going crazy with the really high quality looking cards, and I think this is going to be ridiculously collectible in the future. Yeah, so hopefully they continue down this pathway with this style of cards. But I don't know what they're going to do with the Sword and Shield Pokemon cards. I've heard collectors kind of griping about the V cards. That's the new ones. Jonathan says, do you ever think about becoming a PSA grader? No, I have a YouTube channel. I'm going to be a YouTuber. We did celebrate, lol. I did the $100 donation. That's right. There were a lot of generous donations around the time, and I really did appreciate them. That was very cool. I recommend it will easily consume your time in a good way. What? What are you talking about? I've yet to play any of them. I should play the next time I get sick of Monster Hunter World. Oh, Witcher 3. Or something like that. Ah, man, I'd love. You know what I wish we could do? Although I'm not letting myself do it. I would love to just crack this open right now and just blast through it. I'd love to crack this open and just blast right through this box. God, I'd love to do that. I really want to. That and a rocket box as well. Love to do that, but I'd be burning through like $8,000 in a few hours. It would be a big poof. It would just all your money be gone. Say goodbye to your money. As long as they're sealed like this, they're still very valuable. Sweep is like, please. Here's some loose vintage cards. Send us those sweet kitty bean toe pics. Wait, did somebody not buy this Gengar? I can't remember now. Dark Charizard, Rocket Scyther. I thought somebody bought it. Or somebody was inquiring about it. Lots of cards, man. All right. Well, he says bad stonks opening the booster. No, it's not bad stonks necessarily. So why is the booster box so expensive? And the reason why it's so expensive is because the card you could potentially pull out of it could be worth a lot. So there's a number of good cards you could pull. Let's look it up real fast. I'll look it up for you guys real fast while we're live. Let you guys look at Wick, and you can look at the booster box on the left. There's math. There's a lot of math to this. Very like business-like calculations you would do. So we're gonna jump over to Pokelector. Pokelector is a fun site because it shows you the cards in that set. We're gonna scroll down. It's got a nice picture of them. This is Gym Heroes, not Gym Challenge. And the best cards in this set, now that I'm looking at it, is definitely Blaine's Moltres, Sabrina's Gengar. What other cards I think will be highly valuable? Those cards are probably the most valuable. I'm going to use TGC Price Guide to get an idea as well. TGC Price Guide. We're going to jump over to Pokemon. And we're going to jump down to Team Rocket Returns. Where is it? I think they're out of order. There's Team Rocket. Even though it's hard to pull the 10, so quite a risk, but if you pull the PSA 10, you make some money. Exactly. Yes, that is right. It is hard to pull the 10. Here it is, Gym Heroes. And we're going to go by market price. So the Blaine's Moltres and then the Sabrina's Gengar are the most valuable, followed by Rocket's Moltres, Misty's, Erica's Dragonair, the Misty card, Erica's Dragonair, Rocket Scyther, Brock, Lieutenant Surge's Furo, Lieutenant Surge. All right, so the top three, Blaine's Moltres, Sabrina's Gengar, Rocket's Moltres. Those are the top three. So we're going to look up Blaine's Moltres PSA 10, first edition. And we don't want any Japanese cards in this case because we're using English cards. And it appears there's none for sale. I spelled everything right, didn't I? Let's see if there ever was any for sale. Oh yeah, there was one for sale in December. Oh, there was one for sale in December, but it wasn't PSA 10. It was PSA 8.5. There's currently no Blaine's Moltres for sale, not a single one on eBay. You just can't buy it. So interestingly, I'm going to go over to PSA population report. We're going to see how many of these Moltres exist. See you later, 205. So Blaine's Moltres. Okay, here we are, Gym Heroes. Here it is, Blaine's Moltres. There are 48 of them. First edition, 48 of them. So they're pretty rare. 48's actually really low. Yeah, there's not a lot of them. So I'm going to guess if you pulled one and he pulled a 10, he might be worth between 2,000 and 3,000 if you can find a buyer, which I suspect you can. I suspect you can. I would say probably like $2,000, probably tops, probably max out at 10. But you know, you can ask for 3, and if you're the only one available selling it, somebody might cave. You never know. So Sabrina's Gengar as well. I know one sold recently on eBay, and it sold for some pretty decent amount. Sabrina's Gengar. All right, and we want PSA 10. Well, let's try Gym Heroes. Maybe that's the problem. Oh, wait, what am I doing wrong? Gym Heroes Gengar Edition PSA 10. I'm looking for this, right? Oh, there's just none available. I'm looking in the... Oh, I see. I need to go to completed listings. Here we go, completed listings. Ah, the last one was marked down from $1,300. And then before that, marked down from $1,250. Didn't one go by auction? I thought one sold by auction. Okay, so recently one sold for under 1,300, but I don't know what the official price it sold for was. Man, it might have been like 1,200, right? So the Blaine's Moltres could be worth like maybe up to 2,000, and the Sabrina's Gengar could be worth up to 2,000 as well, simply because there are none for sale. There's not even one available. There's not even one available. Let's look at here. We can actually look at these by tens. So there are 79 Brock's Rhydon. That's pretty good for Brock's Rhydon. That means, well, it's not like crazy good, but it means that there's enough of them that he's not going to be some crazy price. Erica's Clefable is 92. Erica's Dragonair is 109. Erica's Vileplume is 108. These are, this is not prices. These are their population for PSA 10 first edition. Then we have Lieutenant Surge's Furo. There's only 56, so that explains why they're so valuable. Lieutenant Surge's Magneton is 90. Misty's Seadra is 106. Misty's Tentacruel is 94. That's actually not bad. Rocket's Hitmonchan is 117. Rocket's Moltres is actually 98. So there's a, let's see if we can look that up. I'm gonna look up Rocket's Moltres, because that was the third most expensive. Rocket's Moltres, okay, and he's not $1,000. The one that most recently sold went for $224. $224. Was that PSA 10? Yeah, PSA 10. So he's kind of in the range of like Rocket Zapdos, basically, which makes sense if you think about it. Rocket Scyther, Sabrina's Gengar, man, there's 62 of them and that's it. There's 43 Brocks, 100 Ericas. I wonder why there's so many Ericas. 66 Lieutenant Surges, 111 Misties, Rocket's Trap 117. All right. And then I think after that, these are no longer holographic. Interesting. Well, so I'm kind of surprised there's not that many Gym Heroes graded cards when you compare them to the other sets. I wonder if they're not quite as popular as the other sets. I actually really like the Gym Heroes Gym Challenge sets. Blaine's Moltres. Let's try looking up Gym Challenge. I'm curious. I bet the Gym Challenge probably has more graded cards just because it has the Charizard in it. Gym Challenge. Here it is. Gym Challenge. $121 for Blaine's Arcanine. $265 Blaine's Charizards. So that's a very valuable card, and everyone wanted to have it graded. Brock's Ninetales, $213. Eric's Venusaur, 76. Giovanni's Gyarados, 114. Giovanni's Machamp, 217. Wow. Giovanni's Nidoking, 156. So definitely the Gym Challenge cards have more PSA submissions, and I suspect that's because the Gym Challenge booster boxes got purchased up, and then because they were purchased up by people looking for the Blaine's Charizard, they had other cards to grade, right? So let's go on. We're going to look up Gym Challenge booster box. Oh, those are completed. We want to go back to the ones that are actually available. Even the empty box sells for like $60. It's crazy. I thought this sold. Weird. So there's one right now that's up for auction for 4,400, but I think it's got 3 days left. The one after that is like 4,800, and the one after that's like 5,000. Jesus. Huh. I'm sorry, I missed that comment. All right, guys. Well, I'm done. I'm done going through those prices. It's interesting looking all that up. I do wish I owned a gym challenge along with this Gym Heroes. Yeah, it would be nice to have that. How's it going, Golden Ghost? Golden Ghost? What do you guys think we ought to do to wrap up the stream? Should we throw a bunch of cards in the air? You know, we haven't done a card giveaway in a long time. Maybe we should do a giveaway of some type. What if I did a giveaway of these packs? Give one of these sets away. I don't know what the conditions would be though. Well, it says it was my birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Alright guys, well I am going to go ahead and wrap up. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.